The Krenim were a force of nature. Their empire sprawled across the stars, a testament to their ruthless efficiency and insatiable hunger for conquest. They were a species devoid of empathy, driven by a single-minded purpose: to expand, to conquer, to rule. Their technology was as elegant as it was deadly, their warships sleek predators gliding through the void. The Krenim were driven by a chillingly pragmatic belief: their existence was the only one that mattered. All other races were merely obstacles, inconveniences to be swept aside in their relentless march across the cosmos. Planets were rendered lifeless, their surfaces scarred and barren. Stars were extinguished, their energy consumed to fuel the Krenim's insatiable war machine. The galaxy trembled before the Krenim, a collective shudder of fear and despair echoing across the interstellar expanse. Humanity, in its infancy compared to the ancient races of the galaxy, found itself teetering on the precipice of oblivion. Our exploration of the stars had barely begun, our technology a pale shadow compared to the Krenim's terrifying might. We were like ants facing a raging inferno, our existence hanging by the thinnest of threads. Yet we were at a crossroads, a strategically vital point in the galaxy that the Krenim coveted. Our solar system, a tiny blue marble orbiting an unremarkable star, held the key to their complete domination of this quadrant of space. We were outmatched, outgunned, and woefully unprepared for the storm that was about to break. But humanity possessed something the Krenim lacked: the unyielding spirit of survival. We had stared down extinction before, our backs against the wall, and emerged stronger, more determined. We would fight, tooth and nail, for our right to exist, for the future of our species. Lieutenant Jun was an anomaly in the face of the Krenim war machine, a beacon of defiance in a sea of despair. He was a young pilot, barely out of his teens, yet he possessed a preternatural calm, a quiet confidence that belied his age. His skill in the cockpit was legendary, his reflexes honed to a razor's edge. But Jian's true strength lay in the fighter he commanded. It was not a product of human ingenuity, but a relic of a fallen race, the last of its kind. Jian's fighter, the Star Dancer, was a testament to their ingenuity. It was a marvel of engineering, capable of maneuvering with impossible grace. Its weapon systems powered by a captive singularity, a miniature star at its core. He flew with a desperate fury, pushing the fighter to its limits, each victory a testament to the fallen Xylar and a defiant roar in the face of extinction. Humanity, despite its technological disadvantage, was not alone in its struggle. The galaxy was vast, home to countless sentient species, some benevolent, others driven by their own agendas. The Krenim's relentless expansion had stirred something akin to fear and resentment in the hearts of these civilizations. Human diplomats, armed with nothing but their wits and the desperation in their eyes, traversed the stars, appealing to the better nature of these alien races. They spoke of the Krenim's atrocities, of the countless worlds consumed in their wake. They spoke of the need for unity, for a united front against this common enemy. The response was initially hesitant, a mixture of skepticism and fear. But slowly, painstakingly, alliances began to form. The galaxy, once fractured and divided, began to coalesce against the common enemy. General Anya Volkov, a woman whose steely gaze and unflinching resolve had earned her both respect and fear in equal measure, found herself at the heart of a discovery that would change the course of the war. Deep within a captured Krenim outpost, hidden amongst the cold, sterile corridors, lay a secret that chilled her to the bone. The Krenim, for all their technological prowess, were not merely conquerors. They were dabblers in forces that defied comprehension. Within the outpost's depths, Volkov and her team stumbled upon schematics and research data that spoke of weapons fueled by chaos itself. These were not mere instruments of destruction. They were tools capable of unraveling the very fabric of reality. These weapons, powered by a force the Krenim referred to as the Unmaking, had the potential to rewrite the laws of physics, to collapse stars, to erase entire timelines from existence. The Krenim's ruthlessness was terrifying enough, but the thought of them wielding such power, even if unintentionally, filled her with a primal dread. The stakes of the war had just escalated beyond their wildest nightmares. The Krenim's interest in Earth was not driven by conquest alone. It was a strategic necessity. Earth's location, at a nexus of hyperspatial corridors, made it a linchpin in their plans, but their interest ran deeper, fueled by their research into the weapons of chaos. They had discovered through their twisted experiments that Earth, seemingly unremarkable in the grand scheme of the cosmos, possessed a unique resonance with the Unmaking. It was as if our planet, our very existence, was a key to unlocking the full potential of these weapons. Their plan was as audacious as it was terrifying, to use Earth as a conduit, a focal point to unleash the Unmaking on a galactic scale. They would hold the universe hostage, threatening to unravel the very fabric of reality if their demands were not met. Volkov, grappling with the implications of this discovery, knew that the Krenem's threat was not an empty one. The fate of the galaxy, the very existence of countless civilizations, rested on a knife's edge. The Krenem attack, when it came, was swift and merciless. A fleet of warships, larger than any humanity had ever encountered, materialized in the outer reaches of our solar system. Their sleek obsidian hulls seemed to absorb the light of the distant sun, their very presence a harbinger of doom. Waves of fighters, like a swarm of angry wasps, screamed through the void, their weapons spitting emerald fire. Humanity's defenses, hastily erected in the face of this overwhelming assault, crumbled under the relentless barrage. Space stations, once beacons of human ingenuity, were reduced to smoldering wreckage. Battleships, their hulls emblazoned with the hopes and dreams of a species fighting for its survival, were torn apart by weapons that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The Krenem were not fighting a war of conquest. They were conducting an extermination. As the Krenem fleet advanced, their ships bristling with weapons of unimaginable power, a new player entered the fray. From the depths of space, a squadron of fighters, their hulls shimmering with an otherworldly light, emerged to challenge the invaders. These were not the sleek, agile fighters of Earth's beleaguered air force. These were hulking behemoths, their designs ancient, their technology a fusion of human ingenuity and alien innovation. They were armed with a weapon that defied conventional understanding, tractor beams, not designed to destroy, but to control. These were the brainchild of General Volkov, a desperate gamble born of necessity. If they could not match the Krenem's firepower, they would turn their own weapons against them. The tractor beams, modified to manipulate the very fabric of space-time, would be used to disrupt the Krenem's weapons, to deflect their attacks, to buy precious time for Earth's defenses. The battle for Earth raged for days, a maelstrom of energy beams, exploding ships, and the screams of dying men and women. The Krenem, confident in their overwhelming superiority, found themselves outmaneuvered, their weapons turned against them by the human tractor beams. Jian, in the Star Dancer, was a whirlwind of destruction, his fighter dancing through the chaos, exploiting every opening, every weakness in the Krenem defenses. He was a one-man army, a symbol of defiance against the relentless tide. But victory, when it came, was bittersweet. The cost in human lives was staggering, Earth's once thriving cities reduced to rubble. Humanity had survived, but the universe would never be the same. The victory, hard won and bought at a terrible price, was a Pyrrhic one, a stark reminder of the fragility of existence in the face of forces beyond our comprehension.